Welcome to LinkUp, the show where intentional love begins and situationships come to die. I'm the Fiona Davies, your favorite new matchmaker and Cupid's most skillful archer. And trust me, my aim is divine. Now, guys, this episode is extra special to me because I've got my girl in the building, a queen who occasionally takes off her courtroom wigs and gowns for mics and melodies. She was the last girl standing for Nigerian Idol Season 6, a jiggy lawyer whose voice and vocal range, my goodness, can hold the attention of anyone just as good as any courtroom introduction or courtroom argument. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Akunna, in the building. Hi, darling.
Hi.
How you doing, my love?
I'm fine.
It's so good to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Fantastic. So you know what the show is like, right? You know, we have got entries from single people, and then we're going to be diving in and playing matchmaker. Are you excited to be a matchmaker?
Inside gist, this is perfect timing for me to be the perfect matchmaker.
Right? Yeah, girl. Inside banter. Okay, so girl, before we get into it, have you ever been match made before?
Oh, several times.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, several times.
And how did it go? Downhill, uphill?
Uphill,
I know how it went, but tell them how it went.
Yeah, downhill, like nose dive. Do it if it's done by the perfect matchmakers.
Perfect combo.
Yes.
Okay, and have you ever match made anyone before?
Oh, yes, I have. And they're getting married soon.
Oh my God, girl, guys, you see? We've got the right person in this seat to do this with me today.
They're getting married.
Alrighty, I'm so excited for that. So hopefully, guys, when we match make you and you're getting married, please invite us for your wedding as well.
Please.
All right, so let's get right into the entries. So the first entry says, hey, I'm Tito, 23 years old, a Unilag babe, final year, and honestly, I'm looking for a man who can match my energy and teach me new things. I like men who are smart, well-read, and not allergic to romance. Girl, that is so important. If you don't read books, you can't enter my heart. Bonus points if you like K-drama, or at least pretend to enjoy them while cuddling. I'm Gen Z, but I'm not unserious. Just don't come and be giving me uncle energy, and please don't be over 29. Girl, what are you thinking? What's this giving you? What are you thinking?
It's giving, first of all, very specific, which means this person she has written it down what she needs in a man. However, what we have to find out is how feasible that is. So I hope she finds, I hope we can get her somebody.
I think she's not asking for too much, to be fair.
K-drama.
Well, she says at least you can pretend.
Girl. K-drama. Even me, I cannot pretend.
No, I think I can pretend for the right person. I can definitely pretend.
It's just like
I'm not necessarily a fan.
It's just like pretending to love soccer. Like, you know how, like, if you have a man that is obsessed with football, then you have to pretend.
I can't really say I actually love soccer. So.
Oh, I love soccer too.
I know, girl. I know you do. You're a FIFA champion.
I'm a FIFA champion, guys. But like, I just know people that they could not be bothered about football. So if you have a partner, so it might just be a bit stressful, but K-drama is deep. Just like anime. I cannot like anime for anything. I know you guys, there's a whole anime world, I'm sorry. But like, I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me. But yeah. Tito, we're here for you, I'm sure. Your man is out there, we're here for you.
Okay, so before we proceed further, tell me something that is something you notice first, or like your biggest green flag in a man.
When you see me, this is crazy because it might sound toxic, but when you see me, when you see me, don't be too excited. It always makes me, like when we meet for the first time.
Right.
Yeah, it always makes me wonder, like, be mysterious. That's it.
I don't know like a mysterious man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. These days, mystery can be seen as toxic sometimes. Not
necessarily.
Sometimes.
But then why? What does that make you feel? Like, why does it need to be mysterious?
It's just like, I want that. Like, why don't you want me? I want you.
Oh, like, girl, I get that vibe actually. Because just like how men that don't smell, like Skepta.
Exactly, yes.
It's so sexy
like,
for it.
I know you might like me, like see me and like me, but like, don't show me too much. Like, let me just wonder why. I'm toxic. Oh my God. But yeah, I like that a lot. But then later when I now get to know you, I'm
excited.
Like, oh yeah, like a child at heart, like you're sweet. Because it just also makes me feel like when you go out and I'm not there, you're not trying to also talk to everyone, Yeah.
And that's
so toxic. Like, yeah, I'll take it.
not us getting you all excited. All right, guys, we're going to go on a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to go right into the next entries. Welcome back. You're still watching LinkUp, and I've got Akunna with me in the building. Right before we went on the break, we're looking at entry 1, which is from Tito, a 23-year-old who seems to know what she wants. You know, she doesn't mind a man who can pretend to love K-drama, because apparently that seems to be pretty important to her. And definitely do not be over 29. So if you think you are the man for Tito, you like what you're hearing, you can send us your entry, linkup@weddingchannelafrica.com, and we've got you covered. All right, girl, let's jump right into entry number 2. Okay, so this says, hi, I'm Mercy, 28, a brand manager in Abuja, and I want a man who is offline, literally. I'm talking no TikTok, no Instagram, no burner accounts, just peace. I'm not trying to compete with your followers or decode who Lola is under your gym selfie. I want a guy who lives in the real world, loves quietly, and doesn't need to perform for strangers online. Bonus points if you read the news and not blogs. Marry me now. This is quite an interesting entry, girl.
So did you say bonus if you read the news?
Yeah.
Or
but
blogs?
not blogs.
Not blogs.
That's a pretty interesting request.
Mercy sounds like she has been through so much.
Oh, definitely. She's traumatized.
She's traumatized.
I'm so sorry, Mercy.
But you know the funny thing, do I get where she's coming from? I do. That's because I always say, like, you know, social media has brought about the illusion of options.
Oh yeah, people always think that they have so many options.
I like to think dating, love life, it was much easier when there was no social media. Like I think it is, people have always been cheating and doing all that stuff way before that. But you know, I just think social media has made it crazier. It's now a bigger thing. You know, 1 minute somebody can be telling you, oh, like, I don't want you anymore. You're hearing someone literally say, babes, we full everywhere. If I open my Instagram now, like there's so many. So like, do I get what she's saying? But I can also categorically tell you, Mercy, that those ones that have only 2 followers on Instagram and those ones are the main ones. There is no manners to this thing, but girl.
True that.
We have your back. If that's what you want, who am I? We will find you.
How feasible is it to find a man that is completely offline?
And then she said, no burner accounts. Because I know people that are not actively there, but they've have an account that they used to check, know what's going on. I also agree with Mercy when she's saying, I do not like a man that is looking at blogs. I'll be very uncomfortable, honestly, if I'm with you. I wake up in the morning and I just turn my back and I see you on some blog. Yeah, it'll make me.
What's wrong with that? I don't mind that.
Also depends on the blogs.
What if he's just gonna keep abreast of what's going on?
Which guy abreast? Watch Arise News or CNN.
No, but come on, there's a lot going on in the world out there, and I don't see why.
I hear it, but what I'm saying is actively looking for it. If I'm with you, where I was with a partner where, my ex-partner he didn't understand what's happening. I'm the one that would always send stuff. So you
like that?
So I honestly think I do not want a partner that is. I'm not saying like Mercy is deep. Mercy is a deep babe. Like I'm not saying do not look at blogs at all, but I can't name blogs. But there's certain blogs that I don't. I won't be comfortable. Like, what are you doing there? Then the worst. Imagine I see your man's comments there.
So it depends on what he's saying. That's where I draw the line. Or that's why I now have a problem. Funny enough, I want you on those blogs. Like I want you looking. I want to know what you think about. I want you to know what's happening. First of all, then I want to know your opinion on what's there. So I know what's going on in your head. So I know if I need to run or
I hear it, but I just feel like no blogs, no. But not being on social media, no. But being active, I get what she's saying. No, I don't think I want the man that is active. You know the way I'm active, like the way we are now, like posting. So what are you doing?
I don't mind that.
Posting selfies every 2
as long as you can draw the line. You know where to draw the line. I don't mind that.
Fiona.
Girl, really?
No.
As long as I'm not seeing you on that every random girl's page, commenting and stuff.
That's the thing. They are not there.
Oh yeah?
You will see them there.
They're in the DMs. It goes down in the DMs.
They are not there. These men.
Okay, girl. All right, guys. So if you think, you like what you're hearing from Mercy as well. Basically, you're a ghost on social media. But that's really worrisome. I like somebody that I can trace. I would like to see your social media history. I want some sort of digital footprint.
You're correct.
What if your goes for real though?
Honestly, I just feel like it's a bit too much. But not for Mercy. Mercy, your feelings are valid. But for me, I feel like it might be a bit, just like you've said it all. Like, I really want to know how you think, how you see certain things. So I want to know who you're following. Very important, because you can tell a lot of things from the kind of people that your partner is following on Instagram and actively liking and actively commenting.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I'm like, you know what? I want to see what you think about life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know about not being there at all, but I know I might not want someone that is so active. Yeah.
I think a lot of girls actually don't want a man who's so active. Yeah. But fair enough. Your feelings are valid. So yeah, if you're the man for Mercy as well, send us your entry. Link up our wedding channel Africa, and who knows, which might just find you that missing rib in your life. All right. So the third entry is from Lanray. Lanray says, yo, I'm Lanray, product designer and certified Ajebo with a soft spot for Fuji remixes and fine women in big shades. I like my life balance, a bit of chaos in the playlist, plenty of calm in my relationships. I'm playful, sarcastic, and I send memes instead of good morning texts. But I care, I promise. I want a babe who's sweet, funny, and doesn't mind that I text with voice notes and sometimes reply in my head. If you don't understand sarcasm or you hate banter, we might beef. But if you like vibes and vulnerability, link me up, I beg. Okay, Lanray.
Hi, Larry.
Wink, wink.
I feel like, Larry, are you sure it's not me you're looking for?
Really? Okay. Larry sounds like a type of man.
I mean, yeah. I feel like a few red flags here and there, Larry. Larry, what do you mean meme instead of good morning text? He said that. Yeah, right? He said what do you mean you're sending me a meme? Are you going to send me Davido Tulejo in the morning instead of hi babes, beautiful, the most beautiful girl in the world that I want to worship and kiss her feet and buy everything in the world. Good morning. Girl. Like, what do you mean you're sending me Tulejo in the morning? Oh well, I forgive you. But yeah, I feel like Larry sounds like a good guy.
Yeah, the only red flag I had was, the fact that he says he replies in his head sometimes.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say that. What do you mean you reply in your head?
Your partner. Why? I get that, like, on a general scale, but like with my partner, I don't see why I'm replying in my head.
Why? Because you will send it. Sometimes you wait for a partner. Like, you guys need to learn. Like, the world has turned this into something else where people feel being nonchalant.
Oh my goodness.
Equates being a bad guy.
Yeah.
Or being nonchalant will pull all the babes.
Absolutely.
I want a sweet man. Like,
that in itself is a red flag.
And ever.
Why are you nonchalant about me?
No, but that's the thing. They feel like, I know
so many people do these things these days.
Like, when you ignore her, she wants you more. No. Not me.
No, guys, please. Don't do that.
So, Larry, I don't know, but another thing that cannot help you cover up for that is, I think I saw what you said, vulnerability. I like a man who is not ashamed to be vulnerable, to open up himself to you, to make you see, who he is. So, like, a vulnerable man, sign me up. I do not like toxic masculinity. When it's toxic, like, you feel in your heart, you're feeling things, but you feel the need to not want to express because you feel like, I should be a man. Man, no, they cry. No, I will upset you and you will cry. And I'll tell you sorry.
Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
So yeah, Larry, please. Larry, everybody.
Okay, Lanray. Are you thinking well, when we go through the other entries, we'll be able to determine. But are you thinking there's anybody potentially yet? Okay, so in your head.
So we've
had Tito,
and Mercy.
And then now
Lanray. So are you saying, like, maybe between potentials Tito and Mercy? So far. Nah, let's keep going.
Not
let's
really.
Keep going, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Because sorry to say, Mercy is out of it. Because if Larry is sending memes in the morning, it means he's on social media.
Yep.
Where is he getting memes from? And Larry sounds like, well, vulnerability. What if he likes K-drama?
Well, Larry seems like, but yeah, he's on social media.
So Mercy, no. But Tito, I think Tito is fine with that. She didn't say anything.
Well, we'll get to see.
And he's 27.
We'll get to see. He's within the right age.
Yeah.
We'll get to see. Let's check out the next entry. Now, the fourth entry says, hi guys, Tega here. I'm 31 years old, crypto bro, gym rat, and aspiring podcast host. Soon to come. I want a woman who's naturally beautiful, like no makeup at all. Soft-spoken, down to cook every day. Your jollof must slap because that's my fave. Wow, Tega. But also runs her own business. I like a submissive babe who can also challenge me intellectually. No Instagram babes, please. I want someone low-key and fine. I'm based in Lekki, but I don't do mainland girls. No shade. I just can't do a long-distance relationship. Tega, you are a handful, my brother.
Tega is how old?
Tega is 31.
Says so much. Why you don't have any babe at this point?
Tega, you're going to have to come here, kneel down, raise up your hand and close your eyes because what is this entry?
No, like it's so much. And I'm so stressed by it because
I am.
What do you mean AK baby should cook for you every day?
A woman who's naturally beautiful, no makeup at all.
What do you mean? No, of course.
Down to cook every single day.
Beautiful, it's fine. Like without makeup,
With
it's
or
fine.
Without.
But you cannot impose. I always say
there shouldn't
that
be restrictions.
thing. Sometimes you go on makeup pages on Instagram and you see someone that makes somebody up on Instagram and somebody's like, she's more beautiful without it. No, it's good that she's beautiful, but there's a reason. It's enhancement for specific times. Now, if he said, however, that a babe that is not always, like not all the time, like you can do without makeup, I stand for that as well. Like sometimes, free yourself, go
but
out.
Then you should have the freedom to do whatever you want, especially like with makeup is beauty.
No, you can. But what I mean is, sometimes you're at home now. You will not make up at home.
Of course. That should be your choice.
So that's what
still.
I mean. I'm a makeup babe, so I'm standing for the babes. But I'm just saying, if I could forgive him if he says, I want a babe that I will not run away if I see her without makeup. But
I get that.
To expressly decide for a woman, not like making it feel like she needs to not put on makeup because of you. Basically, like that's what Tega will kick you out of this show.
There's a lot of reasons to kick Tega, to be fair. Crypto bro.
That's why.
Down to cook every day. That's a whole nother thing.
Oh yeah, then the mainland conversation. Swear that you started living on the island from the beginning of your life.
Tega is stressing me out. Tega, I don't know how to help you. I don't think that you want someone who's submissive but also challenges you intellectually. You don't want an Instagram babe. Your requirements are a lot. Calm down.
It's too
much. My goodness, relax, Tega.
How did he find us? How did he find this channel and LinkUp? Is it not Instagram?
Obviously, he sounds like someone who might be on Instagram and just doesn't want a girl that.
Okay, so he wants to be on Instagram. No, the girl should not be on Instagram.
Girl is technically, it's kind of what she said before.
Selfish man.
So, Tega.
I think Messi will like him.
I don't think I want to stress anybody else with Tega. Tega seems like he's gonna stress somebody out with all these requirements. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff.
It's actually too much.
A woman that cooks every day.
Then jollof is your favorite.
My goodness. Okay, guys, we're gonna go on a quick break because this is heavy. It's a lot for us to process. But yeah, if you think you like Tega, you're the kind of woman that Tega is looking for. Yeah, women that
would like him. So,
well, different strokes for different folks. So if you think you're the one for Tega, please send us your entry. LinkUp at weddingchannelafrica.com.
Don't send your entry.
We will be right back. Welcome back, guys. You're still watching LinkUp. I'm the Fiona Davies, your new favorite matchmaker, and I've got my girl Akunna in the building. So if you're just joining the show, I'm afraid you've missed out on a lot, but we'll try to give you a quick recap. So we've gone through 4 entries from Tega, Lanre, Mercy, and Tito. And now we're about to jump into the 5th entry. Girl, are you ready?
Yes, please.
So the 5th and final entry is from Ruthie. So Ruthie says, she's 29 years old, a medical doctor with a soft spot for Afrobeats, overpriced brunches, and men who smell like quiet money. I've done the dating potential phase. Now I'm in my I want results era. I like a man who takes the initiative. If I have to plan the first date, don't bother. Dress well, no dusty sneakers, and know the difference between being private and being a secret. I'm a baddie with a brain. I pray in tongues, and yes, I believe in therapy. Now, if you're emotionally stunted, broke, or still healing from your ex, stay safe, just not with me. I love it. I love it for Ruthie.
Very precise. Emotionally stunted. Do you know what that means? It means you can't be telling me to cook for you every day. And,
Shots fired, Tega. Yeah. Shots definitely fired.
So he's even out of the equation for Ruthie.
Completely. Yeah. Honestly, I don't feel like anybody
here Tega does not deserve anybody.
There's nobody here for Tega.
Tega doesn't even deserve anybody for 2 to 3 years.
But if you still think, no, definitely there's someone for everybody.
Fine.
So if you still think
Tega come,
you're the one, please send in your entry. And then if you're liking what you're hearing so far about Ruthie, Tega, or any of the other entries we've gone through so far, link up at weddingchannelafrica.com and we will be finding you that missing piece or that missing person in your life.
So I think we've already agreed that Tega is in our black book.
Yeah, because nobody here even suits him. So who we're trying to link up now basically is Larry.
Yeah.
Like with this people.
Yeah.
But when people send their entries for Tega, good for him. But right now we have to just streamline it to
Larry. Larry is 27. So if we're comparing him with Tito, he's within the age bracket to start with.
Yeah.
He wants the sweet babe, basically, someone who's funny. And Tito comes across
as a very humor girl. Anyone that likes K-drama is chatty and sweet, and because I know them.
She likes books as well. He's not allergic to romance. And yes, in fact, he doesn't seem like he is. He wants vulnerability and vibes. Girl, this seems like a match.
Yeah.
Because for Mercy's 28, she lives in Abuja.
Yes.
Well, technically, Larry did not state where he lives.
But Mercy is so serious about the fact that she does not want a social media person. So, and Larry is sending memes. Where does he get the memes?
Girl, true that. That's definitely not your man.
That's not that.
And then lastly, we have Ruthie. And Ruthie is 29, Larry is 27. I don't know how she'll feel about that.
And Ruthie just seems a bit too much. She might be a bit too much for
Larry.
Not as a person.
I think I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, she might be a bit too much because overpriced brunch, you know. So I feel like, and which is she's my babe, like that's me. So I love it for her, but like Larry, I feel even the age bracket is enough time for Larry and Tito to meet themselves at the middle and compromise a lot of other things. There's time to work things out. Explain to her that sometimes I will not like it. I might not like K-drama. Are you fine with that? And she can say, I do not want memes. You know, there's time. You have time. But, you know, him and Tito, Tito is saying, this is what I want.
Tito is straight to the point.
She's straight. And Tito is making it look like, look, I don't have time to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not sending me good morning text, just keep it moving. I don't want your memes. Girl. So in my own opinion, I feel Tito and Larry might just be perfect.
Guys, you see how diligent we are in this analysis. We're trying to find the perfect match for you. So like we said, this is the place where intentional love takes off from, you know? So yeah, I think we have a match, girl. Cheers to that.
Cheers, girl. Cheers to Larry and Tito 2026. 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, you're giving them timeline. What would that hashtag be? Tito and Larry.
Lati
27.
Lato 2027. Yeah.
I'm loving this. So, okay, Larry and Tito, we're going to exchange your details. Please, guys, keep us in the loop of how it goes. We'd love to hear back from you guys. You know, what's the vibe like? Are you feeling it? Is it feeling right? Is it feeling off? You know, just let us know. And if it works out, guys, please invite us to your wedding. Please, okay? Before I forget, shout out to Niola Nets for styling me today. Just making me look as gorgeous as I can. Thank you,
I told you when I saw it.
Yeah?
Girl.
Thanks, babes. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on. Did you have fun?
I had so much fun. I like love. I love love. Like, you can never ruin it for me. I love love. So, anything love, sign me up. I'm going to come.
Period. All right, guys. Don't forget to still send us your entries. Link up at weddingchannelafrica.com. So, hopefully, on the next episode, it'll be your entries we'll be looking at. I'm Fiona Davies, your new favorite matchmaker, and I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.